Kind of interesting to note that our high today has already reached 69 degrees because that's kind of a magical number that we've been at for the first 20 days of November so far. We'll get there in just a second. I did want to point out that our record for November 20th, 75 degrees. Same thing that it was yesterday. We missed it by 1 degree. We got to 74 at Joplin Regional Airport, just missed time. That record set back in 1950 and not quite going to get to the point of where we were in 2007. Now, our monthly precipitation, yearly precipitation for the year, still up 0.6 of an inch. So we're right on par right there. But if you go back to September 1, we're down about 4 inches. So we're going to play a little catch up here over the weekend and into next week. Now, here's what I was talking about our daily high being 69 today right now, because average high temperature for the first 20 days of the month, thanks in part to our good friends at the Southeast Regional Climate Center, right at that mark. And you'll notice that's the 4th highest on record at Joplin Regional Airport. Been absolutely spoiled so far, so you know Mother Nature's kind of going to even herself out. But she hasn't so far for the majority of our 4-state communities. Now, if we push up into the northwest where the front's first going to appear, we do see about a 10-degree difference right there from what we're seeing down in the southeastern portion of southwest Missouri. Wind hasn't been too bad today, just about 10 to 15 miles per hour. Barometer holding steady, it's going to drop. And you'll notice that humidity number a whole lot higher than what we've had past couple of days. Give you an idea of what's headed our way as we see plains temperatures sitting right there in the 50s. Big difference for us as you push down to the southwest, even the southeast, a little bit cooler down there in Arkansas as well. Started off extremely clean. What happened? Well, it's going to be like the rain for this afternoon. It actually just came right over us. Didn't generate from anywhere and track in. It's a case in point of that low pressure system actually getting a little bit of an opening. Now, all this is high up here, but with that jet stream flattening, the cooler temperatures, they have a chance to make that collision course with the color contour and the warmth that we see that we've had for the past 3 days. So pretty much done temperature-wise. I'm going to say we kind of just hang steady. It's not going to be a massive cool-off anytime this evening, but it will get down into the 50s overnight, and then we'll be able to just continue those 50s all through the weekend. So once again, by the time we get into a little bit of high school football action, still got a couple teams playing, I'd go ahead and rain gear that up. It's not looking like anything severe tonight. As a matter of fact, it just kind of remains pretty light until we get into Saturday morning. Now, Saturday afternoon, that's when our tune kind of changes. Watch over here to the west. That's when we'll get the heavier rain that'll move in. Looking at anywhere from about 1 inch to 1.5 inches of rain. And every now and then, you get those little yellow pieces that pop up right there. You know that's going to be heavier. Now, this Saturday, say 7 to midnight time frame. That's kind of a key factor as far as what we're looking at for the majority of thunder and lightning. Other than that, we're going to be able to avoid any high winds or hail until it clears off there on Sunday morning. But you'll notice on the severe thunderstorm risk map, as we were talking about that west to east movement, that doesn't actually even qualify as the minimal area. Those are simply some November showers, and yeah, you may hear some thunder, may hear some lightning, but like I said, nothing severe. Now, that rain is actually going to come back on us for Monday into Tuesday. That's why I said we're going to play catch up pretty quick here over the weekend and the beginning of next week. But here's the positive part of it. Maybe for those of you that are going to be on the road, seeing some friends and family and social distancing while you do it, get that out of here by Tuesday. And then Wednesday and Thursday, we can actually have some very seasonable temperatures. That's going to be right on par for our average high and not have to worry about the threat of any rain. Tanya?
Yep. We made it through the windy, warm week, and now we're ready for a change.
Now we're going to cool off a little bit here overnight. But the rain is the key factor.
Just a little bit. I'm looking ahead to that Thanksgiving Day forecast where we might be able to get that outdoor football game if it's not raining. So
yeah, rain's kind of got you past couple of years, if I remember right.
Yeah.
Hasn't it?
So yeah.
Is that right?
It's always fun to do that. My boys are getting older. We got to get that game in.
I'm like Elaine, steel trap.
There you go. All right. Thanks, Michael.